Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna sit down and talk about real life, about how my current job has been one of the biggest personal growth experiences I've had in a long time. And honestly, I think a lot of people might relate to this. Growing up, I've always been that quiet, laid-back, introverted kid. I've had the same core friend group since really elementary school, outside of one or two people. I don't really talk to too many people. Even when I played organized sport, I socialized at practice, but once practice was over, I did. I'm not a party goer. I'm not really a hangouter. I was just cool being by myself and playing video games. And deep down, I always knew that that wasn't the best long-term move. I wanted to break out of that shell, but it wasn't until college that I finally started to crack it open a little bit. Being around a whole new group of people, different classes, different faces, it kind of forced me to speak up a little more. I wasn't around the same people because in college, it's people from all over the world. It's not just people that lived in your school zone anymore. I was making very good progress until the pandemic hit. Everything shut down, school went remote, gyms closed, and although I didn't have a huge one, social life disappeared. And while that sucked for a lot of people, for me, honestly, I thrived. I was locked in like never before. Full-time job, full-time online student on a major weight loss journey. I started learning about finance. I was passing all my IT classes. I was gaming. Felt good. I was hitting on all cylinders. I didn't need to be around people. I didn't even want to be around people. I started doing everything solo, going to restaurants alone, going to movies alone. When gyms opened back up, I started working out by myself, just vibing by myself. And then college ended, and I landed my current job as an IT support technician at a public school. And this is where everything changed. I'm not gonna lie, being a very quiet, introverted guy, even applying for this job was nerve-wracking. The idea of working in a building full of people and it being a school, I knew it was going to be a majority women. And as I work here, the staff is 99% women, and I'm the only IT guy. This job was way out of my comfort zone, but I knew if I wanted to get my foot in the door in tech, this was the move I had to make. What I didn't realize though was how social IT support really is. It's not just resetting passwords, fixing copiers. It's about helping people through frustrating situations, calming them down, explaining tech stuff in simple ways, and just being cool about it. You gotta build up trust, stay organized, handle multiple problems at once, and it's not like I'm tucked away in an office somewhere either. Every day I'm interacting with teachers, office staff, students. Sometimes I get called into a full classroom where the teacher is trying to run a lesson and the whole class is watching me work. It can be very nerve-wracking when all eyes are on you and they expect you to fix the problem immediately. I absolutely hate being the center of attention like that. But the crazy thing is, slowly I'm starting to like the feeling of being needed and being able to help. I like being the go-to person when something breaks. The moment when you fix something and people are genuinely grateful, that's definitely one of the best parts of my job. And for someone who avoids the spotlight, it's wild how I've grown to appreciate it. For someone like me who was quiet, introverted, and naturally reserved, this job was like being thrown in the deep end without a life jacket. But here's the thing, discomfort is where growth happens. I read a quote one time that said, there are no shortcuts. Discomfort is where growth occurs. And man, for the past 9 months I've been working here, I'm seeing that in real time. Little by little, I'm getting more comfortable speaking up, having conversations I would have avoided this time last year. I'm starting to be a little more outgoing, not too much, but a little more outgoing. Even if it's just small talk or cracking a joke in the hallway, and I get it. I know I'll never be a super extroverted dude, nor do I want to. That's just not me. But seeing the progress I've made, even the small stuff, it hits different. This job is forcing me to level up in ways I would have never been able to do at my old job. It was a very physical labor, blue collar job. Back then it was all physical, now it's all mental and emotional and social growth. And that's exactly what kind of development I needed. I wanted to move up in my career and just be a more well-rounded adult. Although I did love working in the blue collar world, it taught me valuable lessons. You learn a lot of lessons being younger, working with older men. So yeah, that's why my job has been huge for me. It's not just a paycheck or a resume builder. Well, it is just a resume builder, but it's a real-time personal development program. And it's proof that sometimes you gotta put yourself in uncomfortable situations to grow. You have to. It's not an option. You have to. And I'm looking forward to the future uncomfortable positions I have to put myself in to grow even more. If any of y'all are introverted like me or scared to make the leap into something new, let this be a reminder. Discomfort equals growth. Don't run from from it, run towards it. If you're rocking with me on this video, drop a like, sub, and if you're new, let me know in the comments if you ever been through a moment like this. I really appreciate y'all for listening. Catch you on the next one.